Hey, what's up, everybody? The 2021 Morgan Silver Dollar struck at the Denver Mint is considered within a large part of the collecting community as a condition rarity, as a MS70. I have been keeping an eye on how the 2023 Morgan and Peace Silver Dollars, both the UNC, the uncirculated, and the proof Morgan and Peace Silver Dollars have been grading from both PCGS and NGC. While doing so, something else caught my attention that has been grading similar to the 2021 Morgan Silver Dollar struck at the Denver Mint, and is this being overlooked as a condition rarity? That's the conversation I would like to have on this video today. Please consider hitting that thumbs up button on the video, and more importantly, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think this is a condition rarity and being overlooked? Now, we will be bouncing over to the PCGS website to take a look at their population report and the NGC website to take a look at their census report. We are on the PCGS population report, and here is the ever so popular 2021 struck at the Denver Mint Morgan Silver Dollar. Total amount of coins submitted to PCGS is 16,553. Total amount of 70s is 9,566. Total amount of MS69s is 6,395. And then you have 357 68s, 70 67s, 39 66s, 22 65s, 3 64s, no 33s, but one MS62. Out of the 16,453 total submissions to PCGS, approximately 58% of that came back MS70s, and 38.9% of that 16,453 came back as MS69s. And these numbers could be off just by fractions. The mintage limit for the 2021 Denver Morgan Silver Dollar from the United States Mint was 175,000, but the sales, aka mintage, actual mintage of the Denver 2021 Morgan Silver Dollar is 174,661, which would mean out of that 174,661, the total amount of coins submitted to PCGS was approximately 9.4%. Now we are on the NGC census report, and for the 2021 Morgan Silver Dollar struck at the Denver Mint, there was 34,914 total submissions to date to NGC. Out of that, 33,086 came back as MS70s, 11,099 came back as 69s, 493 MS68s, 158 MS67s, 45 66s, 22 65s, 9 MS64s, 163, 162. So definitely more coins submitted through NGC than through PCGS. Total amount of 70s out of the total submissions, that would be approximately 66.1%. The amount of 69s through NGC based on total submissions, 34,915, that would be approximately 31.7%. Out of the 174,661 mintage for the 2021 Denver Morgan Silver Dollar, that would be a total submission of 17.3% to NGC based off 34,914. About a week or two ago, I did do a video on the 2023 uncirculated UNC Morgan Silver Dollar and Peace Dollars, and at that time there was very little to no MS69s. Ever since then, now that the general public has started to send in their uncirculated Morgan Silver Dollars, it did start to sort of pour in MS69s. In fact, there are a few that came back MS68s, 7 for the 2023 uncirculated Peace Dollar, 2 for the uncirculated Morgan Dollar, and even 1 MS67 for the uncirculated peace dollar. However, the majority of them are still MS70s, and more numbers will start coming in as the weeks and months go on, and more of the general public is sending their coins to both NGC and PCGS. For PCGS and the 2023 uncirculated Morgan and Peace silver dollar, 14,996 total submissions for the Morgan silver dollar and 14,447 for the uncirculated peace dollar. Out of those numbers, for the peace dollar, 13,366 are perfect MS70s and 14,245 are perfect MS70s for the Morgan silver dollar, 751 MS69s for the uncirculated Morgan silver dollar, and 1,081 MS69s for the peace dollar. So it will be very interesting to see how this shapes out, because the majority of them are still MS70s. However, ever since the general public, I do believe, in my opinion, that a lot of these are going to be from the general public, are starting to come in now that the general public has started submitting their coins to both PCGS and NGC. This is something that I will be watching. Through PCGS, here is the population report so far for the 2023 San Francisco Proof Morgan and Peace silver dollars. Very early in the process, very little to none of these is probably the general population, although some of these may be. Total submissions through PCGS for the 2023 San Francisco Proof Peace dollar is 6,525. Out of 6,525, 6,048 came back proof 70s, and 477 came back proof 69s. For the proof Morgan silver dollar through PCGS, so far 7,463 submissions, in which 7,192 came back proof 70s, and 271 are proof 69s. On to the NGC census report for the 2023 San Francisco Proof Morgan and Peace silver dollars. So far for the San Francisco Proof Peace dollar, 12,114 submissions. Out of that, 11,279 are proof 70s, 835 are proof 69s. For the proof San Francisco Morgan silver dollar, total submissions, 12,825. Out of that, 12,371 are perfect proof 70s, and 454 came back proof 69s. Again, this is very early in the process. Very little to maybe none of these is for the general population. A lot of these are probably the dealers through the ABPP and the 40 coin bulk packs, in my opinion. The one thing that caught my eye today was the 2021 2-coin reverse proof set designer edition. Through PCGS, we're looking at the PCGS population report. For the type 1, total submissions, 11,403. For the type 2, total submissions, 11,771. For the type 1, out of the 11,403, only 6,816 came back as proof 70s, and for the type 1, out of the 11,771, only 6,793 came back as proof 70s. Through PCGS, for the type 1, that would be approximately a total of 60% that came back as proof 70s, and for the type 2, that would be approximately 59.6% that came back as proof 70s. Is it me? Am I crazy? Or are these numbers quite similar from the percentages coming back as proof 70s compared to the number of submissions? Proof 69s for the type 2 is 4,943, and for the type 1 proof 69s is 4,551. And then you would have 35 proof 68s, 27 proof 68s for the type 2. And then you even have a few stragglers for 67s, 66s, and a couple proof 65s. And look at this, you even have one that is a proof 60 for the type 2. The NGC census report for the 2-coin reverse proof set, it's a little bit more difficult to look at because you have this one, this proof type 2 San Francisco right in the middle. But here is the reverse proof for the type 1 right there. I'll highlight that there. And then here is the reverse proof for the type 2. Through NGC for the type 1, total submissions for the type 1 reverse proof American Silver Eagle is 22,430. Out of that, 18,316 came back as proof 70s. 4,063 came back as 69s. Out of the 22,430, 81.66% came back as proof 70. So a larger amount through NGC is coming back as proof 70s than through PCGS. And then for the type 2, 22,112 total submissions, total amount of 70s through NGC is 18,688. That would be about a total of 81.66% that came back as proof 70s out of the total submissions of 22,430. So definitely a higher 70 submission rate through NGC than through PCGS. And then for the type 2, there was 22,111 total submissions. Out of that, 18,688 came back as proof 70s, 3,396 proof 69s, 24 68s, 3 67s, and 1 66. The total amount of proof 70s out of that 22,112 would be approximately 84.51%. So definitely a higher MS70 rate compared to PCGS. How much are these selling for on the secondary market or at least on eBay from PCGS, from NGC, and also as a raw ungraded set? Let's go check that out. I am currently on eBay looking at the most recently sold listings just to do a quick comparison between how much the 2021 Denver Morgan Silver Dollar graded in a MS70 condition in comparison with the 2021 2-coin reverse proof set American Silver Eagle Designer Edition, both as a MS70 grade and possibly also as a raw uncertified set. First, we're going to take a look at the 2021 Denver. So the first one up here is a ungraded, uncertified. It says original packaging OGP with COA, and this one sold for $197.61. Now, I have said this numerous times on a lot of videos, and that is, this is the only coin that I do not have in my collection. This is the only coin I did not purchase directly from the United States Mint. Now, if I was to purchase a 2021 Denver Morgan Silver Dollar and it was uncertified, a raw coin, I would definitely want to see this coin in person before I was to buy it, just because of all the problems that these coins were having in 2021. And then here is a 2021 Denver NGC MS69. This one sold for $203. But let's go ahead and take a look at the MS70, and here's a NGC MS70. It says it also comes with the original government packaging, and this one sold for just a little over $1,000. Now, for me, I would not spend this kind of money, in my opinion. To each their own, if you would, but I would not spend this kind of money Maybe these MS70s go up in value, maybe they come down in value. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section below. But here's another one that went for a little over $1,000, but this had a best offer, so not exactly sure how much that one sold for. And then here's a set of 2021 Morgan and Peace silver dollars. This one, it looks like, okay, so this is just an empty box, no coins. So let's just see if we can look at a couple more. This one is a PCGS MS69. That was $180. And then here's another Denver. So this one was a little bit cheaper. This was under $1,000. In fact, it was under $900. It was $863.99. And that is a MS70. Let's see if we can find just any more of the MS70s. Here's a Annex MS70. That one went for just under $1,000, or pretty much right at $1,000. All right, so now I'm just searching for MS70s. I have that check marked for MS70. Let's just take a look, a quick glance at how much all these MS70s are selling for. This one actually went for $650, graded by NGC. And then here's a PCGS advanced release that had a best offer, but it was listed for $1,750. Here's another PCGS. That one had a buy it now, $1,349. And then here's another MS70 that went for $706. So these are pretty much all over the place in terms of how much these are selling for in a MS70 condition. What about the 2-coin reverse proof set? When this went on sale in 2021, the price tag from the United States Mint was $175. And the mintage limit of this set was 125,000, and they did sell just a little less than the 125,000. As a raw set, as a uncertified set, it's not selling for very much more over what the issue price was. So here you have the first one at $219. You have another one at $224. You have another one at $219. And I do get the people who say that if you buy these as a raw, ungraded, uncertified set, they could be graded rejects, quite possible. And here we come to the first proof 70. 2 coins, a 2-coin set. It says 2021 West Point and San Francisco. So you got both of these, both of them. It looks like they're both first strike, and they went for $395. Now, when we looked at the population report, at least through PCGS, it seems like the proof 70s are just about almost as scarce as the MS 70s for the 2021 Denver. But this is 2 coins, and you see how much these are currently selling for. My question is, why the big difference? Is the 2021 Denver way overrated as a MS 70, or are these underrated as a proof 70? Good question. I don't know the answer to that. So let's keep looking a little bit. So here's a NGC. This is a proof 69 from NGC. This one is just the 2021 San Francisco. So this is just 1 coin. And I think the reason why, in my opinion, why you're seeing a lot of these being sold as singles is because a lot of these were sent in sets. However, when you got these coins back, a lot of the coins did not have the same grade when submitted in a set. In some cases, the type 1 came back as a proof 70, and the type 2 came back as a proof 69, and sometimes in reverse order. The type 2 came back in a proof 70, and the type 1 came back in a proof 69. So I think that's why you're seeing a lot of these being sold, not as a set, but in singles, because some people are offloading their single 70, and then other people are selling off their single proof 69. Let's just look at a few more. So here's a NGC proof 70 set. This one had a best offer accepted. It was originally listed for $489.90, it looks like. And how much did that PCGS set go for, the Proof 70 set? So that was $395. And then the Proof 70 NGC set, not exactly sure how much this sold for, but it had a best offer, but it was listed at $489. Not sure if that's just what they listed for or if that was the actual sold price. Not 100% sure on that. Let's see if we can find any more Proof 70 sets. Here's another Proof 70 set. This one is a first day of issue, and this one sold, it looks like, for $395. This one here is a Proof 69 set. This is a double holder graded by NGC as a Proof 69 set. All right, and here is a side-by-side, back-to-back listings. Here, one is from PCGS, and the other one is from NGC. And the one from NGC, it looks like it was just a basic brown label, sold for a little bit more than the PCGS set sold for. The PCGS 2-coin set sold for $429.99, and the set graded by NGC is a Proof 70, sold for $479. But it seems like the PCGS Proof 70 is a little less common than the Proof 70s through NGC. So definitely curious to hear your thoughts about this in the comment section below. What is your thoughts of the 2021 American Silver Eagle 2-coin reverse proof set designer edition? This is pretty much how the 2023 Morgan & P Silver Dollar 2-coin reverse proof set will come. Same type of packaging. Main differences, obviously, is they will be Morgan & P Silver Dollars and not American Silver Eagle Dollars. Another difference is this 2-coin reverse proof American Silver Eagle set from 2021 had a limited mintage of 125,000, and the 2-coin reverse proof set 2023 Morgan & P Silver Dollars has a limited mintage of 250,000. Here is a graded set that I sent off myself to NGC back in 2021. Both of them, as you can see, are Proof 70s, so this is a Proof 70 set. At the time, I did decide to go with the early release designation, even though I am not the biggest fan of these type of designations, but at that time, I did decide to go with the early release. As I showed earlier in this video, it seems Proof 70s for this 2021 American Silver Eagle Reverse Proof Designer Edition is a little less common through PCGS than through NGC. Here is the reverse of both of these coins, with the West Point on the Type 1 and the San Francisco S mint mark on the Type 2. I use that term condition rarity very loosely. These are modern coins. Is there any modern coin that is truly a rarity or a condition rarity? In my opinion, probably not. However, when comparing one modern coin, the 2021 Denver Morgan Silver Dollar, with a couple of these modern coins, the 2021 American Silver Eagle 2-coin reverse proof set designer edition, especially when graded through PCGS as a Proof 70. If you consider the 2021 Denver Morgan Silver Dollar as a condition rarity that is currently selling on eBay as a Proof 70 for right around $1,000, do you also consider the 2021 reverse proof American Silver Eagles, especially when graded through PCGS or maybe even NGC, as a condition rarity as well, and possibly somewhat overlooked? I appreciate everybody for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Definitely let me know your thoughts, your opinions in that comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll talk to everybody on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone.